There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker.
Resident Chicken Zero.
Alright. What's up, kids? David and I are trying to figure out how to get Final Fantasy XI to fucking work in the year of our Lord 2026. He's gonna call me here in a minute. And this is gonna take a second, so I don't even know if I'm actually gonna be able to stream anything. Let me just say, this has been one of the most frustrating fucking things I have ever done. And I did this. I played Final Fantasy XI on a Dell XPS. So imagine not... Ew, dude. Did he fucking sneeze on my phone? Fuck, Charlie. There's like slime on my phone. That's disgusting. Gross. Okay, so I played this years and years ago, and I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll still enjoy it now, but I figured we were going back. I haven't found an MMO that I really want to play. I mean, I like the concept of an MMO. There's cool things. Like, I had fun with World of Warcraft, but I played it for a week and then I moved on, you know? The Dune game looked really cool, and I could even go back and probably play it some more. But I'm not social. I'm not very social, guys. I know I get on and stream and I talk to you guys, and I like to message people and stuff, and we have our fun conversations, but for the most part, I'm a pretty solitary creature when it comes to the world of video games. I'm wondering if maybe Brian, David, and I were all talking about playing this together, maybe. So we'll see. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, when Brian tries to log into this, he's gonna fucking get mad. We don't have to stream this process. I was getting really mad, and I was thinking, like, anybody who's played this has had to have these feelings of, like, what the fuck is going on? It was like there's nothing walking me through how to, like, I had to get a handle and a content ID and this, and I had to do that, and then I have to go to the website, and then I had to look up, like, it was not a very user-friendly experience. I can tell you that much. That was crazy. And I still have 5 minutes. I still got 5 minutes. And to be honest with you, if David's actually having a fight with his wife, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to get him in trouble. I've been in that situation before. It was awful. I had this podcast years ago. I'm not going to say who, but one of my friends called me, and he was very much having a marriage ending fight with his wife while talking on the podcast, and he was very passive aggressive and, like, dude, and his wife was yelling at him in the background, and she's like, "Are you talking?" He, like, was out on his back porch hiding from her, I think, and he was just like he was saying all these horrible things about women. It was awful. I never uploaded it. And initially, he was like, "You have to upload this." And I had a picture of a woman cleaning a toilet, and I was like, "This is so bad. This is beneath me even." And this was back when I was a lot edgier, So hopefully I didn't get David in trouble. He doesn't have to play games with me. Oh, he finished arguing and I didn't pick up. Hold on, David. I got you, bud. Sorry. Oh, maybe I don't. Start a call.
Then I call him, and now he pops on.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
I was just telling my viewers that one time I interviewed one of my friends, and he was having like a marriage-ending fight with his wife, and I kept trying to get out of the interview because it was super awkward, and like they were screaming at each other, and they were saying really bad things. Like it was.
Holy shit. And this is while you were streaming? Also, you're streaming now?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Okay, hold on.
I wanted to capture this magical moment of.
I just want to make sure I don't have my pants on.
Well, you're not. There's nothing on screen. Did you want to be on screen? Where are you?
I'm without pants spiritually.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have my screen up, but it keeps saying 4 minutes and it keeps jumping back to 5 minutes. So I don't think this is gonna happen. I don't think I'm playing this tonight. Realistically,
I don't blame you.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. It's 4% of files remaining.
Yeah, it's absurd, right?
Does it really think it can do this in the next 4 minutes?
I mean, it doesn't know what its time limit is whatsoever.
No, because it keeps. I'm watching the counter. It was 4 minutes, like 8 minutes ago. it just keeps saying 4 minutes. I guess I wanted to call you because maybe I'm just stupid, but that was really intense of process to like sign up for this game. What is that?
It's just old. It's a lot of old infrastructure and systems.
Yeah, but that excuse doesn't work because World of Warcraft is pretty fucking old, and I signed up for that in like 5 minutes and was playing.
I think World of Warcraft is newer than 11.
2 years. 2 years difference.
My only excuse at that point is, I mean, we've still got... There's a lot of people in Japan that like sticking to old tech. They still use fax machines because they consider this like reliable and reasonable or whatever, and they're kind of slow to adopt new stuff. They still have their proprietary... I mean, granted, Blizzard also has their Blizzard launcher, but look at how old this Play Online launcher is. That's what you're looking at right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is... It's ancient, dude. It feels like you're like activating a dial-up server from 2001 or something.
Yeah, I couldn't wrap my brain around, okay, I needed a handle, I have a Play Online ID, I have a Square Enix account ID, and then I had to figure out how to link all of that together? Why wouldn't you just put it... I don't understand.
Especially now, why wouldn't it just all be under your Square Enix ID?
Yeah, I feel like you could update this, probably. And there's people playing. There are people streaming Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah.
I probably should have just gone with 14, but whenever I watch you stream 14 or I watch any of my friends play 14, that game looks annoying.
Like how?
There's too many things happening on the screen, and I think I'm getting too old.
That's possible, but I think it's also a matter of you getting acclimated to the way the game works, and it does all of that, introduces all of that stuff to you much more slowly over the course of the game as you're starting it and being introduced to it. But yeah, if you see me doing like level 100 endgame raid stuff, yeah, you're just gonna see a lot of mush on the screen.
It was like I was catching cool things because I like Final Fantasy, but it was like someone's riding a chocobo, and then another chocobo came in and had sunglasses on, and then there was a car. It was a regalia or whatever from 15, and I'm catching snippets of things, but and then like everybody started dancing, which was kind of cool, but like,
yeah, the absolute absurdity of it all. It's a lot of overflow, but imagine like it's very much the same situation as you're going to start playing Metal Gear Solid, but you just saw your friend running around as Naked Raiden. You're like, what the hell just happened?
Okay.
That's kind of... You're really not introduced to it properly in the context of what's going on. And this is a game that introduces mechanics to you one at a time, sometimes many battles apart, and you don't have all these overlapping things happening all at once until like level 70 or 80 or something like that. You really don't have to worry about things being crazy, chaotic, and stupid. Plus, I mean, I've been playing this game for years, and I already have... One of the first things I would recommend doing is turning off the battle effects for other characters, because otherwise every other player's battle effects and lights and crazy particles and stuff are just going to turn your computer into a space heater.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend. But it's that tends to make things a lot easier, in my opinion.
I feel like an FF14 is still available through PS5. I wonder if maybe is there crossplay?
What was that? Sorry.
I was actually considering if I was going to try FF14 was maybe getting that on the PS5.
Yeah, it's crossplay. Every single platform that you can play it on is all accessing the same
But
servers.
an MMO with a controller is ew.
You can play it with mouse and keyboard.
I'm a creature of convenience, David. The fact that I'm even in this office right now is astounding.
No, for me, it's the controller is 14 has a unique amount of accessibility as far as the controller goes, and I really
I've
like
been
the
playing
hotbars.
Crimson Desert, and that game, I've been doing that on the controller. I when I first got it, I was like, maybe I should get this on the PC, but it works fine.
If you can play Crimson Desert, you can probably play 14 just fine, because Crimson Desert has some weird, like, unintuitive control scheme situation.
Yeah, it reminds me of I compare a lot of things to this, but it reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2. You could be 100 hours into the game, and then you realize if you hit this button twice, he'll do something different, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And finding out you can do, like, spinning gun tricks and stuff like that, and
Yes.
you're just like, oh, wow, all it literally took was just double tapping L1, and now I holster my gun in a different way.
I'm very excited for GTA 6. But part of me wonders what happens if that game is bad.
I don't think they would let that happen.
I don't think
because
so
it's
either, but
it's such a big deal. Like,
let's rephrase it. What happens if I don't like that game? I think that's a better way to put it, because it's going to be good.
Yeah, in my opinion, at least you've still got Crimson Desert and Red Dead 2. That's
true.
really the best I can offer, because it's they can't afford for it not to be as good for as many people as possible. I know a lot of people.
Most expensive game ever made.
Oh, for sure.
$1 billion.
Easily.
Easily $1 billion.
There's so many people who rip on more mainstream games that appeal to a lowest common denominator type player, or however it is they phrase it. But these are a lot of people who are going to buy consoles to play this game. And that already opens the door for them to possibly buy more games on the same console. Like it's a net gain for everybody potentially, because not everyone's going to want to play Grand Theft Auto 6 all the time.
I think I'm gonna be in. The only Grand Theft Auto I didn't really care for was the fourth one, really, and I even played that for a bit.
Yeah, I like the fourth one. I like the. I think my favorite thing about the fourth one was the DLCs.
Yeah, I didn't even do those. When I played the fourth one, I got it the night it came out because I loved all three of the PS2 Grand Theft Autos, and like San Andreas is still fun to play. And I remember the things I did like about it. Like, I had fun the first couple nights I played it. It felt like your character had weight. It wasn't like a paper character anymore. It was just like weight.
Yeah,
you can feel your character's weight.
The animation in 4 and 5. 4 for me at the time was like the big thing was the dynamic animation, and the way that the specifically for me it was the way the footfalls happened as you were walking, even from the street or to stairs or up onto a curb. It was just really cool.
Yeah, it carried over well in the Grand Theft Auto 5 was awesome. I had a lot of fun with that game.
Yeah,
I almost
easily
it's on
one
sale.
of the best stories.
It's on sale, and I was like, oh, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait for November because I'm gonna play. I got a PS5 just for GTA 6.
Nice.
I've been having fun though. I've been playing a game called Unicorn Overlord.
Oh, sick.
Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, isn't that only on Switch?
No, I'm playing it on the PS5.
Oh, nice. I gotta get it on PS5 then.
It's amazing.
I played the demo on Switch and I loved it.
I'm obsessed with it. I have Octopath Traveler 2, which is pretty good.
Nice.
I have Suikoden, and I keep going back to this stupid strategy RPG. It's just so fun and pretty.
Yeah, what are they called? Vanillaware, I think, is the name of the devs.
Yeah.
They make gorgeous stuff.
Well, was it the big one was Odin Sphere, and then they did Dragon Crown, which I like. Dragon Crown's a spiritual successor to Princess Crown.
Dragon's Crown felt like not Gauntlet. What am I thinking of? The side-scrolling D&D games that were like you have a barbarian, an Amazon, a dwarf, and you're just running from left to right, beating the hell out of everything.
It wasn't Golden Axe. Well, it kind of is like Golden Axe.
Yeah, Golden Axe. There you go. That's a decent comparison. It was Dragon's Crown was like my new Golden Axe for a good while.
Yeah, I played it. I played that, and I liked it. And I never played Odin Sphere. I should probably go back and play that. I have a lot of friends who that's their game is Odin Sphere.
Yeah, I should go back and play it. I've got it on PS2, but it's been a while since I cracked out the PS2.
Yeah, well,
A lot of these games, it would just be nice if they would be ported to PC.
a lot of them are.
Is Odin Sphere on there? I gotta check.
I would
check and see.
Yeah, now I'm looking too. Probably, man. I don't know. I played Disgaea. I have Disgaea on the PC.
Odin Sphere. It is not.
No Vanillaware for you on here.
Bummer. Yeah, not a single Vanillaware game on Steam.
I think it's funny. I have a pretty nice PC with a ton of games, and then I got a PS5, and that's what I'm like. I can go sit on my ass in my room. Yeah, David and I mentioned this. David and I were talking, and I was like, should I do Legend of Dragoon, or should I finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
I mean, Legend of Dragoon is a classic. I mean, people are begging for an updated remake or remastered version of that game every time a Sony State of Play comes around.
Yeah, does it need one though? That game still rules the way it is.
I don't think it needs one. No, I don't think Final Fantasy VII necessarily needed one. It was that Final Fantasy VII didn't really have an ending when you finished it, and then they released Advent Children, and that was like the sad ending where everyone got space cancer, and
yeah, that was fucked up.
Cloud is still brooding about everything, and he never gets over his guilt and stuff like that.
I like the ending to the original Final Fantasy VII. I like that the meteor gets stopped,
thought it was
everybody's happy, and the game's over. You
Yeah,
kill
and
the
then
monster, walk away.
You see Red 13 show up with his kids. You don't know what happens to anyone else, but you see that the Earth reclaimed Midgar, and nature is flourishing. I didn't mind that so much, but other than that, it didn't really have like I don't know if Final Fantasy has ever had like a proper situation where it ends and you know exactly what happened to everyone and everyone's happy until
FF9.
like Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah, FF9 for sure.
Yeah, and then 9 just nails it. It nails that kind of like romantic ending aspect to it. And you're
Disney.
like, yeah, we lost some people, but damn it, they came through at the end, sort of situation.
Yeah, and it shows everybody at the end.
Yeah.
That's actually probably one of my favorite ones. I like the ending to Final Fantasy X. Put a tear in my eye that summer I beat it. That bummed me out, but it was good. There's a lot of feeling there.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't played a Final Fantasy that got an emotional reaction on me. I like 16, but I haven't gotten... We'll see if I can finish it one day.
Ditto. I enjoyed... Well, I liked 16. I like its ending.
Cool.
I don't know if it's had a... Final Fantasy 9, 12, and 15, I feel like, have the most definitive ends.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this happened, it's over, but here's the aftermath, and the world can continue from there. And you're like, oh, okay, cool, I like this. Good.
Yeah.
Most of the Final Fantasies leave you with a question of like, okay, but where are we at now that this story's over?
Dude, FF8...
And I feel like that's what they're trying to do with 7 Remake and Rebirth and whatever the third one is.
Yeah. I don't even know how Rebirth ends. I'm surprised nobody's spoiled it for me because I've been very honest about I don't know what happens at the end of that game. I'm assuming.
I'm shocked you don't know what happens yet.
Yeah, I appreciate you not telling me, but I'm assuming certain things. I guess I can make a prediction.
You can go for it. I won't confirm one way or another.
I feel like the very obvious ending would be to not kill Aerith because they've been kind of telling you like this is a new version of the story. I feel like Aerith is still gonna die, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think they're gonna murder her. So.
I'm interested in seeing what the thesis is behind the entire series because Rebirth, of course, introduces some new stuff that's not in the original game. But for the most part, when you're playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's a lot of fate can't hold us back. We have to change fate. We can do this. We can rewrite the story or something like that.
Yes.
But then from beginning to end in Rebirth, with the exception of some pretty cool additions for sure, and like different ways that you encounter characters like Vincent and stuff like that, for the most part, it's very much the same story. So it's almost like the first game is like, we can rewrite fate. And then the second one is like, or can you?
Yeah.
So I'm really interested in seeing where the third one goes, especially since we didn't get to... One of the things that I really wanted to see was Fort Condor. Because you can, in the original game, you can encounter that before you get to Junon.
Yep.
But in this game, they hold off on it. It's like Fort Condor is kind of like a mini game that could be played in the Intergrade expansion and can be played a little bit in Rebirth. But other than that, they're really holding off on it until the third game. So I don't know. I'm interested in seeing if we've got rewrite fate and you can't rewrite fate. I want to see where the third one solidly lands on what can be done and how hard we'd have to work to get to change anything, if we can change anything at all.
Well, I think, and I'm not sure where it ends up, but I feel like we have Disc 1, Part 1, Disc 2.
Mm-hmm.
Disc 3 is not very long. Disc 3, unless you make
Disc
it long.
Disc 2 and Disc 3 are not very long at all. It really feels like, for the most part, the story of Final Fantasy VII is front-loaded on Disc 1.
Yeah.
If I recall, doesn't Disc 1 end where Sephiroth takes out Aerith?
No, that's Disc 2.
Was that when the end of Disc 2?
Yeah, Disc 1 is you get on, I think you're on a ship, and you fight...
oh man, and then we've got the whole like airship thing that's going to be happening in the third game.
Oh yeah, the game's intimidating when you get into it. Like I'm not playing. I feel like I should restart probably, but I'm not gonna because fuck that. But
personally, I'm shocked that people were surprised that they turned Midgar into the whole of the first game, because there was a lot of stuff to introduce there. They introduced us to a whole world. Like Final Fantasy Remake is the door, and it opens up to Rebirth, where we get to actually explore the world. And it felt right to me.
Yeah, I got Brian to play it, and he was like, "This sucks. Why would you get me?" Like, he hated it, and I still don't know why.
I don't understand. Like the whole, it's not the big open world, but you didn't get the big open world right out of the gate when you started Final Fantasy VII.
Well, the best part of Final Fantasy VII is the beginning. I mean,
it introduces you to this world, and it's like it's got so much character. Like, tell me a location in any Final Fantasy game before now. Like, I think the closest is like Narsh in Final Fantasy VI, which is that snowed-in industrial backwoods rural mining town or something at the beginning of 6.
Yeah,
and you get a lot of character out of that. You get like the cool industrial magical look of the Magitech armors and stuff like that. But other than that, you've got like Cornelia from Final Fantasy 1. All of them are like kingdom this or town that. And then you get Midgar, which is like dystopian runaway capitalism, Armitage meets Battle Angel Alita, literal division of the upper and lower classes.
Berserk.
Yes. just very. There's a lot. There's so much
Flavor.
character and charm in everything. I mean, shit, man, I was so excited just when I got Kate Sith in Rebirth. I was just like, look at this. Look at how ridiculous this is, and they're just going to act like this is totally normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got K-Sith. I'm on a mountain, and Cloud just fought some monsters, and now the girls are going to go help them.
Nice.
It's been like 7 months, though. I'm doing a bad job. And I got Dragon Quest 7. I got Tainted Grail. I have a bunch of Resident Evils. I've been wanting to do a Minecraft stream. And then I got this PS5 in April. I went, ah.
I mean, if the third part is anything like Rebirth, you can probably just see the recap of the events.
Oh, no,
And,
I paid $70 for that shit. I gotta beat it. I like
Go for it then, dude. Just don't feel like you need to 100% it, because I feel like that's the trap a lot of people are falling into.
Yeah,
where,
I think that's my problem. I feel like I'm not doing enough on each level. Like, I don't have a lot of summons, and I'm like kind of just moving through the story. But that's
nah,
probably
just
gonna be the way
just
to
go through that story, enjoy that story. There's no part of it that's going to change narratively in an interesting or devastating way based on whether or not you got Titan or Ifrit or anything like that.
Yeah, I want to get Pink. I gotta get Pink Floyd on Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I was starting to work on it, but then I was like, oh. Yeah, it's nice because I'm grown and I can like buy games, and I'm really good about getting sales and stuff. But it's like I don't have time to play all this shit.
Yep, that's the backlog, brother.
Yeah, it's bad. This is probably the worst my backlog has been. On the PS4, I was really good about like I'm gonna buy this when I'm done with this. I'm playing this right now, and right now I have like 8 games I want to play.
Yeah.
And instead of playing them, I'm on the fucking computer downloading. I've been on here for half an hour. It said 4 minutes. Time remaining in current process 4 minutes. For how long? 31 minutes now?
It doesn't know. It does not know
Fuck
how
you,
long it's
Play
going to take.
Online. Who's in charge of this? I'm writing them a scathing.
Square
email.
Enix, dude.
Square Enix?
Yeah, Play Online is Square Enix's proprietary online play service. This was their equivalent to like the Blizzard app or the Steam app or the
Yeah, that
Origin
shit
or
works,
EA
though.
app. Yeah, no, they actually work, and also those systems have multiple games. Play Online only has Final Fantasy XI overseas for us. Over in Japan, they had like Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. That was released on Play Online in Japan and had an online multiplayer component.
I never knew that. I never even played Dirge of Cerberus. You played it and told me about it, and I went, I'm never playing this.
No, it was not. Not crazy fun, that game. I wanted to really like it. You remember how much of a fanboy I am for Final Fantasy VII. I'm a big edgelord fanboy goth baby bitch, and I was like, oh man, Vincent Valentine. I get to run around I get to Devil May Cry in Final Fantasy. But no, it just wasn't that fun at all.
I love Advent Children. Advent Children is actually one of my favorite movies, and I really like Crisis Core. I thought Crisis Core was cool.
Have you played the new remake for Crisis Core?
I didn't beat it, but yeah, I have it on.
I heard it's had some really good. I saw that Max played it, and I could have watched, but I just didn't. I heard there were a lot of really cool quality of life changes that just made the game fun and play more smoothly.
It's a slightly less Final Fantasy VII Part 1 remake. Slightly less. Like, the story's a little silly, but it's good.
Okay.
It's, what's his name? Zach Rohr?
Zach Fair?
Oh. I have a magic card for Zach, and it's Zach Rohr.
Oh.
It should be fair, though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe that's just his move. I don't know that move from Crisis Core, but...
Hold on. Go back into not spoiling it for me mode. Why the fuck is Zack alive in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? I'm waiting to find out.
Bro, yeah. It's interesting. It's
cool. I'm wondering if he's just a figment of Cloud's imagination, but I don't think so. I don't know.
I'm going to say something that might sound like a spoiler, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
I beat the game and I still don't know.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that actually that works for me, and I'll stop wondering. I'll just go with it.
Yeah,
You know, it'd be
I've beat the
great.
game multiple times. There's been a lot of cool like Easter eggs and stuff like that, but I still don't know what the hell is going on, dude.
Do you know what'd be great is if we get through the third one and nothing's answered, and he's just like, leave it a mystery. They just Sopranos us.
As long as the game's crazy fun, I think I would be okay with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally I wouldn't be, but there's been so many people who like argue online about it's this or it's that or it's definitely this and you're a moron for and now I just
Oh
want
no, they're
everyone to
mean
be
about it. You're fucking stupid if you don't think exactly. And it's like, well, it's not even made yet. Like they're
Yeah.
probably just now getting into serious development on it.
So now I just want the game to be fun and I want everyone to be mad.
Yeah,
Like they can all be upset while I just enjoy my game.
yeah, for real. Yeah, we finally got that, and then everybody keeps talking about there being a Fallout remaster because of the Oblivion remaster, which I don't think they need to do all that.
I don't think they need to do all that. Like New Vegas maybe, just because it was kind of jank. But what Fallout game isn't?
I still play New Vegas. I'd rather play OG New Vegas. I think a Fallout 3 remaster would be better because you would get me to play Fallout 3 again. I loved Fallout
I'd be
3,
down.
but after New Vegas, there was no top in New Vegas for me.
Yeah, I just don't see.
And 4 is more of 3, and 4 was great. I thought 4 was a good game.
I thought 4 was awesome. I even played some of Fallout 76 not too long ago, and it wasn't terrible. I understand why people said that it was awful in the beginning because man, the release build was buggy as hell.
Yeah.
But
I liked Elder Scrolls Online, and it was fine. It was
yeah,
good. I
totally
beat that.
different system too. But I'm surprised that it worked. And then on top of that, they fixed all of the things that I was griping about with the beta, which was like. If you had to go, if your job was to go and kill a particular NPC, you'd see like a queue forming where that NPC spawned, and people would just like be in line waiting for this dude to appear so they could stab him. So they
Awesome.
got rid of that. They fixed that. So now when you go into like a boss's dungeon, it's instanced and it's just you and your party in there. They fixed that, and they also people were like, we want first person Elder Scrolls Online. And they gave it to him because they're like, you know what? You're right. First person is an iconic part of Elder
didn't know
Scrolls when
I
it comes
played-
to role playing and stuff.
I played that like 10 years ago, so that would actually make me interested in maybe trying that again.
It would be a lot easier to play that than 11, I will admit.
Oh no, I'm following through with this now. Oh, so anyways, I'm gonna stream this on YouTube because I've streamed 2 other MMOs on YouTube directly to YouTube. So Resident Chicken Zero. I don't know if Brian's gonna be able to do this, dude. Brian's gonna flip
I'm
the
not
fuck
surprised, dude.
He's gonna lose his mind when he sees this. He's gonna buy it and then he's gonna go fuck this and not play it probably.
Then show him this and keep him from buying it.
Well, no, I want to play with him. No, if he doesn't want to play with us, he at least deserves to be out $10.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I just got this game for $10, and then what? 11? Is it no $12.50 a month to play?
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably play for a month and then cancel. I don't know unless we make a cool like stream.
I have no idea because again, my thing was this Return to Vana'diel thing. I guess a lot of people have also been jumping back on 11 because of the crossover collaboration it had with 14.
Mm-hmm.
They had like 3 really big 24-man raids through the history of 11, and I was like, yeah, this is cool, but mostly all it's reminding me is just how much better feeling 14 is to control and play.
Yeah, I might get in here and go, I don't know why I did all this. It happens.
You might wind up getting into your first couple fights and being like, all of this is through menus. Every single piece of this is through menus. Oh my god!
Yeah, I enjoyed FF11 from at least when I was 19. I enjoyed FF11 way more than WoW.
I did too, and
I
that
think
was
FF11
even with my complaints.
FF11's fine, and it's similar to FF12, which I have played Final Fantasy 12 recently, and I love Final Fantasy 12. So,
Right.
and
Well,
then
12 just
Guild
feels like a
Wars.
streamlined and faster, smoother 11. That's really all it is.
12.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I was at the beginning of the stream. I was talking about how I like the mechanics of a massive multiplayer RPG. I just the aspect of socializing with strangers. I'm not good. I just don't do it. I don't want to.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's perfectly fair. I wouldn't be surprised that they've tried a couple of times to make an offline or like a remake version of 11. Both of those attempts have fallen through. One of them was in collaboration with Nexon to make or was it NetEase? It was either NetEase or Nexon, and it was to make like a mobile version of it. But that fell through. Lots of other stuff fell through. I feel like the smartest way to do it would be, if they ever shut down the servers, just release an offline version of this for like the Switch or the Steam Deck or something. Because we have systems now where you can just summon NPCs to fill out a party. I've literally just been doing that for the last week and a half.
So I don't need to play with you guys then.
You don't really know. Eventually, you get this mechanic called the trust system, and you can summon alter egos, they call them, of NPCs in the game. Eventually, you can summon up to 5 NPCs, and that gives you a full party of 6 players.
I think the thing that would maybe keep me playing this is if we had a show from it, like an excuse to get on once a week and hang out. I think that's the thing that is interesting to me.
I think that would make sense. I just don't see myself doing that with this game.
Yeah.
Because it is like, it's... I hate to keep on using the word esoteric, but it really feels like I'm trying to...
I'm being summoned.
Ah,
Wives. Yeah.
Wives.
Well, I'm glad I'm streaming this because honestly, what's gonna happen is Brian will probably buy this, and then he's gonna sit here like I've been for 40. I've been here for an hour and a half. I came in here at 9 or 8:30, dude. It's what, 10, almost 10:30.
your stream alone has been going for 42 minutes.
Yeah. But we did talk about some fun stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe a bad game might be fun to check out.
I think it would be perfect. Yeah, it could either be 14, it could be 11, it could be... Fuck, dude, it could be Guild Wars 2 or something.
Well, we talked
Just
about
something
this.
we idly play while we talk about a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, that's... I think you mentioned this, and so did Brian. Like, yeah, we can start with Final Fantasy 11, but neither of us is going to probably want to continue on for this. Charlie and I have a weekly stream now.
Oh, nice.
And we're just I'm showing him all of my fighting games. And
Nice.
we've done 3 episodes. He's killed me more than I've killed him all 3 episodes. And I'm being honest, I'm not letting him win. He's just getting that good at video games. He's
Sick.
He's understanding the mechanics. Like, he's good at Invincible. And
You're playing Invincible Versus and he's whooping your ass on it?
yeah, and the first day I was kind of being a bitch. When I watched the recording over, you could tell I was getting annoyed with him. I was like, quit mashing on the buttons. And no, he wasn't mashing. And then on the second episode, I would be like, try this. And I was testing him out to see if he was just button mashing. No, I told him to do a special, and he was like, I don't know. And then we played Dragon Ball Z Fighters. That kid is crazy, dude.
Sick, man.
And
That's
those are,
interesting.
like, pretty solid
I
fighting
just
games.
got a wild hair up my ass today, and I was playing a bunch of Guilty Gear Strive.
I almost just downloaded that. I've been doing Dragon Ball Z Fighters because I love that game, and I love Guilty. Well, David and I used to play Guilty Gear on the PS2 back in the day, but I
used to get so fucking pissed at you when you were playing Slayer, and now Slayer's one of my favorite characters.
Stomp.
Yep, just the stomp.
I got Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, and that reminds me of Tenchi Budokai 3.
Oh, right.
And I mean, it's not as good of it's kind of a fighting game, but it's more just...
It's like a spectacle thing.
Yeah, but I haven't thought about Dragon Ball Z in like 20 years. I gotta go though. I'm at 20%, David. I'm gonna make a Galka, and his name is Meatball Machine.
Nice.
So maybe we'll get a chance to play. If not, we'll go back to the drawing boards. But it would be cool to do like a weekly stream. And I was thinking I could do live on YouTube, and you could do Twitch if you wanted.
Yeah, man. Whatever. We can try whatever.
And then we're hitting both platforms. I don't know. All right, man. We better go pay attention to our wives. Thanks for talking about
I was just
nerd
thinking the
stuff with me.
same.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you later, man. Man, what a fun game.
Final Fantasy 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm having a blast right now looking at this fucking... Well, at least I can listen to the beat, the fun... There we go. I'm at peace again.
There you go.
I turned it off, so I was getting mad.
All right. Take it easy, man.
All right, later, man. I gotta go. I gotta go look at my wife's handiwork. I'm at 21%. It says 3 minutes and 48 seconds, so I'm gonna do some quick math here. It said 4 minutes for what? An hour and like 45. It's 45 minutes. It said 4 minutes. So I'm thinking this is gonna be like an additional like. We lost a minute. 1 minute equals an hour, so probably about another 4 hours of this downloading. I'm gonna go, and I love you all. Catch y'all later. Goodbye. I probably could have made it a little bit bigger. Damn, that's loud. Really doesn't need to be that loud. Okay. Here it is, guys. I'm gonna make a character. Hopefully it doesn't... It's not crashing. Okay, we did it, guys. Holy shit. How did it zoom in? Okay. We got a human. Elves. Oh. Oh, baby. I think this one is what I gotta go with. Galka all the way. Yeah, that's pretty much what I look like. I think we're gonna keep shit simple too. We're just gonna be a warrior. Meatball machine. Did you say David said he was in Odin? That's not even an option, dude. Alright. One disappointment after another. This is so frustrating. I got this to play with David. Yeah, dude, it costs $20 to change servers. I just said, yeah, we aren't playing this together. Yeah, I'm telling him, fuck it, dude. Let me bitch on stream. Charlie, you have no idea what I'm going through right now. No clue. No, it's working. It's just not working the way I want it to. Yeah, I'm gonna just move on. Absolutely unbelievable, dude. Alright, let's get in. I need to play for a minute after all that fucking work. Alright, we are in. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. That was... I don't remember struggling this much to play this game on my Dell when I was 19 years old. I don't remember the struggle was... That was intense, guys. Are you going... Oh, here's in the next wall. Oh no, it's working. In the Gustaberg Mountains of southern Quan lies the industrial nation known as... I couldn't read it that fast. Also, I'm blind. There are people playing this right now. That's kind of cool. I have a sick name, too. I think we're going to turn this music way down. See how pathetic this is?
Yes.
It's funny because there's a newer version. David was like, why don't you just get Final Fantasy 14 and just play that? Because we could just play it. Because I couldn't even get on his server because it's too old. His server's too old. Everything we tried to do was just like, I guess. Yeah, it was worth $5 to piss me off for a little bit.
Super cool.
Like how there's a question mark next to my name because I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Where do I go? I don't even know how to pull up the map. Is there a map in this? I don't... Dude. Kinda close, meatball. You slipping, meatball. Ugh. Dead, dude. We got too excited. We went out into the world, and that's what the world, whatever this world is called in this game, that's what that place did to us. Cool. Okay. Good to know. I guess we'll be back maybe one more time, and I'll actually like put some time and effort into this, maybe. I feel like the challenge was just getting the damn thing to run, and I did that already, so I'm kind of like, Alright guys, catch you later.